Hi guys, my name's Sarah and welcome to my channel, Books and Banter. It's generally customary for new booktubers to do the Booktube newbie tag, so that's what I'm going to do. But at the end, I'm also going to put on my recent book haul that I did, and I'm really excited about that. So, getting into the tag. I have a jar filled with the questions from the original tag, an updated tag, and I think I have a question of my own in there somewhere deep inside this jar. So we're gonna get started with that. So first question: what is a fun fact about you or a hobby besides reading and writing? Well, I am a theater nerd. I love theater. I love singing and dancing and all that jazz, listening to Broadway musicals, watching Broadway musicals. It's the best thing. So besides reading and writing, that's really what my focus is theater, and then also creating videos and graphics. I like to do art and design. So I like to do a lot of things. I like to say I'm a Renaissance woman type of person. I don't really have one hobby that I focus on. So next question. What are some of your booktube goals? I think just as many people, their goals are to talk about books, to inspire others to start reading books because books are amazing. I love books. And just to inspire young people and maybe older people who have not started reading books yet to pick up books and start reading them. It's a fun world to escape into, and I hope to inspire more people to start reading if they haven't already, or to continue reading if they feel like they're in a slump. But I also want to keep, talking about books, new books, books that I've started reading, books that I'm hoping to read, generally the common goals with people on Booktube, so yeah. What kind of books do you like to read? I like to read young adult books primarily because they're fun, but in that area I like to read a lot of fantasy books. Fantasy is my area. It's the area that I like to write in as well. But besides fantasy books, I like to read, I don't know what these would fall into. I think they're more fairy tale retellings. I love to read those because sometimes you get sick of not sick, tired. That's the word. Tired of, the normal fairy tales, how they're written. So reading reimaginings are a lot of fun. Like Melanie Dickerson's books are all retellings of, famous fairy tales. And of course you got Marissa Meyer and her amazing series, Lunar Chronicles, which I'll probably talk about later a lot. So next question. Where do you read? Oh, everywhere. I read on my bed, so in my room. I read in my living room, on my couch. I read in a lot of places. So I don't really have a concrete spot that I like to read. I like to read everywhere, literally. Alright, what books are you currently reading? Well, that kind of falls into my second part of this video about the books that I hauled in recently. So I'll leave that for later. Next question. I have two at once, so I guess these will be the next two that I'm answering. Alright, the next one is, what are some qualities or traits that you look for when it comes to watching other booktubers? Funny, comical, that they really love books, but they can be serious about talking about them sometimes, but then funny about it and make jokes and, banter on about books and all that jazz. I really like people who are like-minded and have same interest in books or same personality, so that's kind of what I look for. And then the second one that I grab is, the most important question. Why did you start this channel? So I started this channel, basically I think this is everybody's answer, but it's not wrong. I love books. I want to, like I said before, I want to inspire people to read books because reading is important. It's an awesome thing to do, to escape, but creating this channel was something that I've thought about doing for a long time, but never actually did until now. So I wanted to do it to talk about books and just to have fun with bookish things, and just to get to be with you guys and to talk about books all the time, which is something I love to do. And I think we have one more question, which is, what book or series got you into reading? I think I have it. Yeah. This right here. I mean, I was reading beforehand, obviously, because, you know, school, and it was kind of like a hobby, but until I started reading The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, that was when I got into books. I wasn't really reading much as like a major hobby then, but this book inspired me to look for other books and search out good authors and good stories to read. So, thanks to Marissa Meyer, I started reading heavily, so yeah. So now that we're done with the Booktube newbie questions, you know a little bit about me to an extent. You'll get to know me better as I start talking about books. So let's move into the second part of this video, which is my latest book haul. So, you may notice the gap now in my bookshelf. I just recently bought the whole series of Caraval. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I bought the whole series, Caraval, Legendary, Finale. And Caraval is the book that I am recently reading, so that's why I didn't answer that question, because it's part of my book haul. So yeah, I started reading Caraval, but I decided to get these books because I have friends who have read them and said to read them, and like a majority of the world and this country, we're under lockdown, and I can't go to the library to borrow the books, or I can't really go to the bookstore to go buy the books. So I had them shipped in. And so far I'm really liking them, and I'll read the plot description for you in case you haven't read Caraval, to see if, you know, you can read along with me as I read it this month. A legendary competition, a mesmerizing romance, an unbreakable bond between two sisters. Scarlet Dragna has never left the tiny island where she and her sister, Tella, live with their powerful and cruel father. Now Scarlet's father has arranged a marriage for her, and Scarlet thinks her dreams of seeing Caraval, the faraway, once-a-year performance where the audience participates in the show, are over. But this year, Scarlet's long-dreamt-of invitation finally arrives. With the help of a mysterious sailor, Tella whisks Scarlet away to the show. Only, as soon as they arrive, Tella is kidnapped by Caraval's mastermind organizer, Legend. It turns out that this season's Caraval revolves around Tella, and whoever finds her first is the winner. Scarlet has been told that everything that happens during Caraval is only an elaborate performance. Nevertheless, she becomes enmeshed in a game of love, heartbreak, and magic. And whether Caraval is real or not, Scarlet must find Tella before the 5 nights of the game are over, or a dangerous domino effect of consequences will be set off and her beloved sister will disappear forever. Welcome, welcome to Caraval. Beware of getting swept too far away. See, that sounds interesting to me. I hope it sounds interesting to you, and that's why I bought the series, because I know, or I have a feeling, that I will love this series. So that's my latest book haul, and this month's basically to be read is this book. And we'll see if I get to the second book by the end of this month, or if it's going to be a part of my May to be read. We'll see. I'll do a video about that. But that's basically the end of this video. So I can't wait to talk to you guys again and talk to you more about books and books and books and more books. So long for now.